It was a quite chilly Friday, late in March. It was nighttime. I got in the car. I went to go pick up my friends, Chad, Steve, Frank, and Colin. That evening, we'd go down to Columbia in Maryland and hit up 24-hour fitness. As the name implied, it was open all hours of the day, including throughout the night. The plan was to pull an all-nighter in there. Chad seemed ecstatic when I mentioned this idea over text. When he got in the car, he was even more excited.
Yo, bros, this seems like a brilliant idea. With the gains we'll be cultivating tonight, it'll be impossible not to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger by the sunrise,
Chad exclaimed.
Fuck yeah, man. You'll get lit tonight in the gym,
said Steve. I looked at Steve and noticed that he had his drawstring bag with him. Inside that drawstring bag was a pellet gun, 5 cans of Monster Energies, a BB gun, as well as an empty bag of Takis, which I don't even know why he had.
You guys,
Frank piped.
Jimmy's kind of uncomfy. Bryson, man, I already know that you're the biggest fat ass. Shut your fat ass up before I snap you in a ball sack,
said Steve. Yo, Steve, chill out now, chill out, said Colin.
My bad, man, my bad. I was just trying to prove a point,
said Steve. Anyway, we continued down on the highway until about an hour later, we reached Columbia, Maryland in 24-hour fitness. It was around 10 at night now, and of course, we were the only ones there. Obviously, we had assumed that there would be the employee that worked the night shift, but they shouldn't really bother us. We strolled inside and were confused when the employee working the night shift was not at the front desk. Are we actually the only ones here tonight? I asked. That doesn't make sense. There has to be someone here, said Colin. I guess there doesn't have to be, I replied. I guess maybe now we really do have this gym all to ourselves.
Let's get it. Now we can dick around,
said Steve. Just then, Steve took out his pellet gun and began rapid firing. He even broke a light bulb. No, Steve, watch out. There's security cameras in here, Colin cautioned.
Oh yeah, man? Well, I don't give a fuck, though. Dead bitches can suck my dick,
he said. Anyway, we walked into the main area of the gym and were astonished. The gym was unlike any other we'd seen. It was massive. And by that, it was so big you couldn't even see the other side of it. Our voices echoed any time we talked. It had all sorts of machines we had never seen or heard of before. Chad looked like he was in dream paradise.
Yippee, bro! Now, I say we get our pre-workout on,
he said as he took out his bottle of pre-workout and chugged it down. Chad, isn't today leg day for you? I remember you telling me that Fridays are your leg day, and, well, it is Friday, I said.
Oh, well, bro, summer is right around the corner. We could be working at our beach bod. After all, no one's really paying attention to the legs. Everyone always wants to do those biceps. And so, I'm gonna hit up the bicep machine and get some more curls in,
said Chad. Classic Chad. He was always known for neglecting and skipping leg day. Wasn't lying about the biceps machine either. That gym really did have a biceps machine in the most literal sense. Not a biceps curl machine, but rather some little device that you strap your arm in. Kind of looked like it did the workout for you, as Chad wasn't even breaking a sweat. In fact, he looked like he was having fun. Anyway, I didn't want to worry about Chad, as I had my own workout to get to, as did everyone else. I said that, but Frank wasn't really intending on working out anything. He was messing around on one of the little treadmill things where you run on them, and then they go really fast. Kind of using momentum and everything.
Whee!
Frank exclaimed. Steve, on the other hand, hit up the bench press. He demanded that Colin and I come on over too.
Come on, man, just chill watch. These Monster Energies, I'll be bound to hit a PR,
he said. We helped Steve load up the 3 plates on each end that he demanded. Steve, there's no way you're benching 3 plates, I said. Steve was very scrawny.
The fuck you talking about, man? I can bench you 5 times over,
he said. I don't even know about that. I don't even know if I weighed as much as what Steve was loading up. What Steve was loading up was like over 200 pounds. And I'm not that fat. Anyway, we loaded it up nonetheless, and Steve got ready. He powdered his hands with the gym chalk and laid down.
Whoa!
He said as he chugged in Monster Energy.
Alright. Let's get it.
Alright, Steve, I'll spot you, I guess, said Colin. I watched as Steve prepared, but as you can imagine, it didn't go all so well. He obviously didn't even get the bar off the rack, as 315 is crazy for your skinny boy strength. Though he did get a cramp in his lower back.
Oh, Jojo, man, what the fuck, man? Fucking cramp-ass bitch.
He said before jumping around and massaging his back. Eventually the cramp went away.
Man, fuck that shit. Today's a shoulder day anyway.
Steve then stormed off to the shoulder press machine. Colin and I continued with our workout. However, it wasn't until the middle of doing some lat pull-downs that some other person came over to greet me. It wasn't Chad, Steve, Frank, or Colin, or anyone like that. Oh, no. In fact, it was somebody else. What I assumed to be the night shift employee.
Good evening, boys,
He said. Hey, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? Just ruined my set, I said.
Oh, didn't mean to ruin your set now, boys. Fitness is very important now, especially for special boys. And so, I figured I may as well, pick up a job as a personal trainer. I got family in Colombia, you know, and I figured, always very busy during the day. I may as well pick up extra cash by working the night shift. You know, some special boys always perfect for coming in here. I'm a trainer, you know. Stay the night with me for a few weeks. Get in tip-top shape. Summer's right around the corner, you know.
Oh, fuck. No. You are not a personal trainer. And since when the fuck do you work at a 24-hour fitness? I demanded.
Come on now, boys. Stop being so scrutinizing. Just trying to provide for my family and make a living.
He said. This is a lie, though. This person was the creepy clerk. And this creepy clerk always has many jobs, and he uses to follow us boys around. He's been arrested many times in the past, and I don't know how he keeps getting released, but it's kind of a mystery. Anyway, the creepy clerk then does the first of many alarming things that night. He whipped off his pants, revealing 80s-style gym trainers. Hairy thighs are the first thing I saw.
Okay, boys, now it's fitness time. I say we hit up the yoga room and work on some moves, he said.
Oh, fuck nah, bro. I got off the lat pull-down machine and ran back over to where my friends were. I found Chad still on the bicep machine from earlier. Frank was watching him. Colin and Steve were nearby as well. Hey, yo, guys, we gotta get out of here now.
Why, G? The night's just getting started.
However, I didn't need to explain any further, as the creepy clerk was on his way over.
Oh, come on now, boys. Come on over here to the yoga room.
Oh no, what is he doing here? Colin exclaimed. I don't blame him. I don't know, he says he's like some sort of personal trainer or something. He wants us to do yoga. Yoga? Oh fuck nah, Colin says.
Man, I ain't doing none of that gay-ass yoga shit. I'm done here. Come on, man. Let's go to the, shit, man. I don't know,
said Steve. Anyway, we were safe from doing yoga, but as always, Frank ruined it.
You wanna do yoga? Yoga seems pretty fun to me. Look at the exercise balls.
Just then, Frank began trotting off towards the yoga room. Oh no you don't, mister, Colin said as Colin and I went to restrain Frank from holding him back. But then the creepy clerk got something that changed Frank's mind, once and for all.
Look, boy, want a weenie?
He said. Frank broke free from Colin and I's grasp, and the creepy clerk was able to lure Frank into the yoga room with a little weenie. He shut the door behind him, locking it. Oh shit, guys, we gotta save Frank, I said. There's gotta be a key in this gym somewhere, Colin said. Colin and I take off down to the back area where the lobby was to look for where the keys were kept. We eventually made our way into some closet. The closet was a pretty big, decent-sized closet. It was dark, so we had to find a light switch. We felt around for the light switch, but, there was a catch. Put my hand on something. It wasn't the wall or the light switch by that means. It was something squishy and warm and kind of moist. I don't know who it was, so I took out my phone and flipped on the flashlight feature. It was no one other than Herbert Ernie himself. His chubby eyes and triple chin were the first thing that greeted me in the darkness of the room.
Hello, Nick. Time to get our yoga on.
Just then, Colin flicked on the light as well, and we were able to get a full look at Herbert. Herbert, what are you doing here? Colin demanded.
Hey, relax, boys. We're just getting in my fitness. It's very important to stay in tip-top shape, And with summer right around the corner, you can never afford to miss training. That is why, and the creepy clerk will be here every single night. My name is Yoga Boy Ernie. It is my sole honor and duty to whip you boys into shape, to tip-top shape before summer.
Herbert said. Though the ironic part about Herbert, out of all of us, that he is the least in shape. His pot belly was the size of a refrigerator. He had no muscle at all. His posture was terrible, and his triple chin hung down to his belly. He wore Lululemon's tights on his legs that went up, covering his chubby belly and his pear-shaped physique. He also wore a sports bra for some reason, along with a pair of furry slippers. Okay, Herbert, we are not partaking with you or your yoga. We are getting out of here right now. Colin and I go to turn around and get out of the closet, but we're instead met face to face with the creepy clerk.
Leaving so soon, boys? You forgot your weenies,
he said. Oh, no, man! Just then, Colin was pinned to the ground by Herbert and the creepy clerk's chubby bellies, and had 2 weenies shoved into his ears.
Now, with these weenies, boys, you can do the yoga better. It'll help keep your balance, for our nightly meditation,
he said. That was it, the final straw. I got on my phone and called the cops, and 5 minutes later, the police arrived, and Herbert and the creepy clerk were taken away. However, there was a bit of a catch. You see, on our way out the door, or on the creepy clerk and Herbert's way out the door, Herbert got caught on something. It's like a string or something that rode up on his ass crack as he walked outside. Though the weird part was, it almost seemed like the string was put there on purpose. A setup in a way. That string rode up on him, and like I said, right up into the ass cheeks, giving him a wedgie. It wasn't just any wedgie though, no. That wedgie took him all the way up to the ceiling.
Hey, boys. Seems like we have to go there.
Just then, the string was kind of sharp, and it tore a rip in the bottom of the yoga pants, splitting it in 2. It then revealed what was really underneath those yoga pants. Oh shit, everybody run, I said. We all did just that. Underneath of Herbert's yoga pants was nothing but a butt plug. Anyway, the police took away Herbert and the creepy clerk. We all go home traumatized that night, and then simply decided just to call it a day or a night early. I went to sleep early and tried to forget about what had happened. That thing concludes the fitness fraud yoga.